Ooh. Mr. Honeybee, this is an unexpected surprise. I didn't expect one of you guys to come through. And it is far from morning. Pretty sure it's like midnight for me. It's 11 o'clock p.m. And we're about to eat out here. Taco, corn casserole, Brunswick stew, chicken fried rice, and ham. And cigarettes. I thought that would be a lot more impressive than it was. Yeah, man. Mr. Jim, I always try to help you guys out. It means a lot that you came through. We're probably gonna have some nasty ones coming through, but I do appreciate you through. There's been like some weird dramatic shit going on lately. I mean, they're wrapped up in metal, you know, they're in aluminum foil. But I'm not gonna eat the fucking container. If you want to laugh at me, you're welcome to join face to face. If you're interested in speaking directly with a syllogistic logician who actually does this shit for a living. But we're gonna screen record it. And it'll probably be funny. Yeah, we don't block people out here. And no address has been shown. You gotta have tough skin to do this shit, man. It would take a lot for any of my mods to block a person on the channel. We only got a few rules. Yeah, we did cry one time. I found my father's dead body. You come talk to me face to face and talk shit. But we never said anything bad to Keenan. I think it was like some weird misunderstanding, but we're gonna pass over that. Mr. Honeybee, we're about to tag you as a... Don't tap anybody, because I'm like you. And as long as they're not talking about my mods or saying like pedo shit, I'm not worried about it. It's just, apparently it's funny that not, unless it was like something super serious. I have a rule with my moderators, like you don't block people. If anything, maybe time somebody out. But you let me know how you react to a situation like that. I would much rather talk about something educational, like, he's not gonna do shit. I would fucking tell the guy my address right now. I've been fighting since I was fucking 5 years old. Yeah, we'll keep it secret from Maria. I've had fucking death threats, man. I just want to do educational content. Like, I want to teach people about epistemology. I have to talk about cognitive psychology. I'd like to not be made fun of about being autistic. People saying I speak too slow, when typically the complaint is that I speak too fast or my voice is too low. Yeah, I mean, are you at 35,000 views? We're actually about to look. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I think we tried to resolve it, but it's not really worth the time, you know, trying to sit around and do weird dramatic shit. It's like we all gotta focus on our own channels at some point. And I think when I stopped sending the guy money, it pissed him off or something. Okay. I was a dumbass. And you do have to be careful, like sending people money. Even through Super Chat, it's like YouTube is gonna take 30%. Because I was a dumbass. I already explained that. I think I was trying to grow my channel, and I found a few people that I found it cool. So I started sending money. Then I sent way too much money. Yeah. We're not gonna be asking to see Miss Maria's feet, but I can tell you guys are real ones, and like I appreciate you actually. Fucking Doro. I can't tell which one of you guys are like real people or which ones are just truck with me because you think I'm stupid. Autism is not stupid. I just don't see things the same way that you guys do. And like I tried to fix whatever drama opening, but we ain't got time for all that. Yeah, I'm probably naive in more ways than one. But I'm also qualified as an educator and a minister. So I try to learn my mistakes every day. I try to help people, you know, learn whatever I can teach them. Smart guy. I don't get it. Like what I did to fuck make so many people act like that, but I'm not really worried about it. Smart guy from now on. Somebody have something like substantive to actually talk about. Because we're not worried about like removing people. Anything I could share. I act in a very funny manner. That may be the case. I might be a little bit funny. I do my best. You do be growing pretty quickly. I don't have a favorite Bible verse. I mean, my go-tos, it would be Exodus 21, 21 through 24, and then 1 Peter 3:15. Yeah, I am socially inept. That was kind of the point that I was making. Everybody's tough until they show up on a duck screen stream. Nobody's talking shit out here. We all just trying to support each other. It's just weird, dramatic shit comes up. And when you can't really resolve it, you know, there's not much you can do. It's, you kind of stuck with it. smart, tough guy act, you'd probably do well. Well, I'm not really sure I could do that, but maybe you're right. I do be acting super tough, you know. I walk around throwing punches and threatening people with physical violence. It's kind of how I make my living. And if you want to talk about the smart thing, then we here for it. Always epistemology, syllogistic logic, cognitive psychology, linguistics. We be teaching that shit. And I'm not as nice as Mr. Honeybee is. Also don't really give too much of a fuck about trolls unless you break one of the few rules that we have. Bro, Gaming Fairy has a number. She can call me if there's an issue. Vic doesn't think I'm nuts. We just spoke earlier. Keenan might be joking. We haven't blocked anybody. We'll block anybody who talks about children. Yeah, no, it's probably the same people, man. That's why we're not too worried about it. Nobody's gonna actually show up and talk face to face. So we just keep them around as pets. No, Bob was just not being honest, or he was either deeply, like, confused. I think we were on the phone for like almost 50 minutes, like late last night. And it does kind of suck, because like I really did think we were like real life friends. But that's kind of the problem with this shit. It's gonna be a real friend. You just have to. No, I'm gonna eat for sure. I mean, that's most of my views come from me eating. Show the address then, tough guy. No, I'm sure you're pretty scary guy. And pussy. Dude couldn't engage with the intellectual shit, so he had to go back to the physical threats. Here we go again with the crap. Spoken like a true intellectual. About how smart he is. About the smartest one around. World renowned in the Guinness Book of World Record. They don't have shit to say. Do you understand the definition of a genius? Do you know that a person with an IQ of 145 would literally be classified as a genius? And you're trying to clown me by threatening me? You can't think of shit to say. Come up with a single substantive argument. Like, I'm sitting right here. Something that's not just like bullshit threats and asking me for my address. I take care of my grandparents. I'm giving you my fucking address. I'll play you music though. Or I can talk about something that's actually going to increase your quality of life. And not just result in like sitting in front of a phone screen. You know, try to create fake synthetic drama. No, I don't give a fuck how many friends I have. I had a dude threaten me yesterday. He's gonna bring 3 of his friends to attack me. I'm like, yeah, I think you probably need a few of them. Can we talk about something else that's not like anything else that's not like just troll bullshit? People asking me to do educational content or teach about the Bible, and all I'm seeing is just people trying to, how naive I am. Tell me how I prove. Yeah, I was gonna ask you that, Mr. Jim. I'll have to check, but I think it's like 42. Like it's cold, but I can still tolerate it. I'm kind of looking forward to have the some green tea and all that food. And my throat is bubbling. But we have an open invite here. I will repeat it once more. I am a syllogistic logician. I do argumentation like for a hobby. Nobody's actually gonna out-argue me. It's just drill shit. It's always an open invite. Fucking me right now. Save that door. Join me right now. I see Wiener. You join me. One of you. Let me know which one, and you join my channel. We're gonna do a dual stream, and then see who looks like a dumbass. Join. Join right now. I'll give you 30 seconds and then the invite is closed. That's what I thought. Fucking pussies. Nobody else has anything to talk about? Like, it doesn't even have to be educational, just like real life stuff, shit you've been going through. You know, me and Mr. Jim can talk more about like farming stuff than, you know, I can't educate anyone. I don't have thoughts about the tattooing thing. It's just the, you know, the explicit sanctioning of slaves, owning people as property. Leviticus 21. And then trying to reconcile that with Peter 3:15 kind of gets a little iffy. I don't think we're going to be blocking anybody. It's kind of a rule here. The autistic genius. We're going to have to bust out the masks. We need more trolls. I don't think any debating has really started, which I think is why they are considering you got children. That ain't how it works. And we have fucking Reggie in the house. Don't kick any of it. Let it go. I know you won't be here for very long, but I'm not worried about it. We've had an open invitation for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes. Not a single person showed up. Yeah, Reggie is a real one, Mr. Honeybee. If you can go subscribe to her channel, like she's been a good friend since day one. We've been trying. They don't give a fuck. Like, it's just bullshit. If they did, it wouldn't turn out too well for them. We out here teaching epistemology and syllogistic logic. I don't think I'm the one for somebody to try to have an argument with. It's a cigarette, Reggie. I can't do anything else legally right now. Yeah, we are. We are exceptionally dumb. but we keep you guys as pets because you give me watch hours and you make me feel real good. I'm gonna go to holy shit. Yeah, we're gonna be sleeping real well tonight. I just dropped the thing. Anybody has any questions about psychology, epistemology, philosophy? It's just bullshit about wanting to fight me. Ask me the fucking question. You can't do that legally. It's against YouTube's community standards. I didn't know that the first time I did it. I mean, I can show them, but I can't, like, grab them. It's just, no, these are just, like, kids that are trying to... Yeah, you can't do that. I mean, you can show the thing, but you can't touch it with your hands. And yes, I am technically a genius, but not sure what that means. Like, it's probably worse for you than it is good. Being a genius doesn't mean that you're gonna, like, have a perfect life. But if you have an IQ of 1.5, it's like, yeah. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's Einstein. I think he probably had an IQ of roughly 145. But he was a theoretical physicist, and it's not the kind of shit that I studied. I mostly did cognitive psychology. I don't think there's any better way to explain this the plain way I did just now. Nope, we still don't really block people here. That's kind of why I told my mods not to block people. I'm pretty sure you just witnessed that ending. This live stream thing is just going to become like people coming in to talk shit or like threaten to physically fight me. Yeah, no, just leave them. Don't block anybody. We tough out here. And I'm sitting in the fucking dark right now, so I know I probably have like a boring stream. But it means a lot that you came to Mr. Jim. Like, I know I warned you earlier that these people would probably follow me around, but you know, like you come off as the big tough guy. And then you cry one time after finding your dad's body. And they don't really you can't really live it down. It's pretty much gonna stick with you. You are getting pretty close, Save. He's not gonna do shit if I give him my address. But my address is also my grandparents' address, and we tough out here. Yeah, that's too much. Dude fucking died because he drank himself to death. Again, Fairy is also a real one. Go subscribe to her. This dude's fucking making fun of me. All pussies, man. You wouldn't say shit in real life if you saw me. We had to show you, and to give you the block. The most meaningful showing. No, they're not gonna fucking show up. It's all bullshit, like the kids. Yeah, I appreciate you supporting Fairy. She's a real one, like I know her in real life, and her channel is growing pretty quick. She could use support. They still haven't opened it. Like I set this thing like to join, for other people to join. So they do be pussies. You try to pick a fucking argument with a logician. We still got some food to eat. We got the strawberry cake and all the stuff that I showed earlier. You're not gonna come in for shit. And I'm certainly not an idiot. I be teaching this shit in real life. I do be teaching. You sit here for 20 fucking minutes with an open-ended, like... Oh. Just realized I still have my shirt buttoned. It's probably why my views are so low. But it's cold. You want me to release it out? We cry again on stream, and then they all follow me for the next month. Doing that, we're gonna do like some dancing. I'm pretty sure the whole crying thing is what made this happen in the first place. So. But I do think it's also children, so I don't blame them too much. Yeah, I mean, that's why we're not really bothering with it. I mean, you guys can fucking tap them, but it doesn't directly affect me. Like, if they insult me, it doesn't really matter. But if somebody says something like Fairy or anybody else, then tap them. It's also cold as shit. Yeah, we're not talking shit about Fairy. Yep. Like, I realize it. I'm fucked up. Like, I seem crazy or something, but we gotta work with what we have. And Fairy, most of these people are just like the same guy who has different profiles. So. No, we only block the people who break the rules. And we only have a few rules. God damn, it's cold. I mean, maybe if one of you had called in, I wouldn't be tempted to start fucking blocking every one of you. But it doesn't seem like we're much talking out here. It's just teenage trolling shit. Or what did the one guy say? Like a tough guy, genius act. Maybe we'll just stick with that. We'll be the tough guy genius. Bro, Mr. Jim, it's fucking crazy that you're still here. Like, that means a lot. And this is kind of what I was talking about earlier on your stream. Like, I made the mistake. Like, I got emotional. Supposed to be the big tough guy. And, like, I cried talking about that. And so now they have about 20 channels that just kind of follow me around and fuck with me. Even though I'm actually just trying to be a nice guy. Like, I don't really... Yeah, no, I get that. But you guys have, like, a massive channel. And I still got a baby one. So when big ones, like, show up to me, I'm always kind of, like, starstruck or... Like, I don't know. It almost doesn't really seem... But it means a lot. And I'm also cold as shit. Yeah, I know you guys get your trolls, but it's like I've never seen somebody threaten to fucking kill you. Fairy, I could explain all this shit. Like the guy said earlier, apparently I somehow pissed you off, and now I can't even talk. Like, it gets weird. Like, you eventually don't know who to fucking trust, and it's like, you get the watch hours, you make shit that people want to see, and that's pretty much mad. Like, I'm gonna get the hours, and I'm gonna help you get your hours. And these dudes are too much of, you know, like, they're all bitches who aren't gonna go up and talk to me, so. I got some real life stuff that happened today I'd like to tell you about, but we don't worry about it right now. This is for the guy who said I had small arms earlier. No, I don't think you realize, like, how many of them there are, and we don't really worry about them too much. It's, eventually they give up. It was like some guy earlier that was... I mean, they were probably just fucking with me. But I know the reason. Like, I think I know the reason. So. I don't have time to be doing the dramatic shit, and I think you feel it. So I just support you, and I appreciate the fact that you support me. So we'll keep it that way. I think it's the crying thing, you know, like you probably weren't there, but You know, like I cried one time. But you try to find that shit and not cry. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Like, that shit was fucking gruesome, and it's super weird that people are gonna fucking like follow you and make fun of you for picking on you, you know, for that kind of shit. Like, so that's why we're a little bit more careful now. Even though I don't really think it matters. Yeah, no, the thing with just like, you know, people have recommended like, be yourself, be the realest version possible. So, bro, shit with, we have a bunch of shit to catch up on, man. Hold on. Do whatever it was. Like, don't do whatever it was into that Lee guy. Yeah, that wasn't, bro, the shit was months ago. I'm not still like, this isn't like a fresh wound. But I'd rather not talk about the Lee stuff, like, publicly, because he's another real guy that has my phone number. But I'm not completely sure what you're talking about. Next time we are alive. No, Ferry, you don't know what sent the hate tonight. It's a lot bigger than that. But we're not worried about it. As long as it keeps people in my stream. I'm just sitting here charging my phone so that my stream doesn't die while I'm outside in the dark. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying like you hate when I say the word. I'm gonna be here, man. But I appreciate you coming through. This is pretty much a dead stream. We not like the honeybees. We have 300 people at one time. Maybe if I just like take my shirt off and go outside and dance. Yeah, no, I feel you, Mr. Jim. But like I said, it does mean a lot that you came through. I'm not sure how long I'll stay on, but when I see bigger channels come through, it always makes me feel happy, good. And I'm proud of how quickly you guys' shit is growing. I know I probably curse a lot more than you do.